Hey, we're back on. Hi.
Hi.
Just thought we'd do a little afternoon blog. Or vlog.
Well,
Sorry, not
vlog.
blog.
Well, yesterday, after
Vlog,
I got at
sorry.
the end of our vlogging last night about Nigel's coronavirus testing,
Yeah,
notice
listen.
we have a wall in
Listen,
between
she
us.
brought me out of quarantine. And anyway, just to said she needed to do a vlog. So here I am. Still under the weather, as you can tell. But anyway, I'll let
Okay.
Janelle say a few
So
things.
at the end of our video last night, I had said, thank you NHS, because Nigel didn't have to pay for his test. We do have the NHS stands for the National Health System, and it has been here since 1946. And it is paid for by everybody. This is what, you all Americans are so afraid of socialized medicine, but actually, a healthy population makes for a wealthy economy. And unfortunately, we are not born into the same financial.
It's
Oh, go
it's
ahead,
so,
Nige.
I'm going to say that it's something that the Brits are very proud of. Yes, I would say the wealthy do pay more, but they don't begrudge paying it. They want to pay it. They're very proud of it. They understand that, as Janelle said, if everybody's healthy, then it creates a healthy community economy, and
Well, a
it's
lot
and
of
it's
those
good to
people,
it's good to know
Nigel,
that that everybody's going to be taken care
but
of.
a lot of those people that are wealthy because the people who have less money are buying whatever it is that they're
Yeah.
making money on. So,
So it's something that this country is very, very proud of. And, even though, you all know I lived in America for 20 years, and, had jobs with good health insurance. And
yeah, but even when you had good health insurance, Nigel, we were still paying 20% of the bill and we still had a copay.
mhm.
So, anyway, let me get back to this real quick. The reason I'm doing this is because at the end of this, I was talking to my friend Michelle this morning and she had asked me, what is the NHS? So I explained to her, and she also said that if we did not do a vlog, she was going to kick my ass. And since she is nearly a second degree, sorry, Jack, he hates swearing, second degree black belt in karate, I am not going to take my chances. Pond between us or not, Michelle will kick my butt. So, so Nigel and I are just kind of explaining the NHS and why, we're so thankful for the
Well, we
NHS.
do. And I think a lot of people do ask us and they say, well, you've been back in the UK for,
Nigel, I
uh,
just have to risk it. I'm sorry. I'm just
oh, God,
don't cough on me.
don't.
Just don't cough on me. Go ahead, Nigel. It's okay. This don't.
Oh, God, are you sure? I don't
I'm
know.
still not kissing him.
You've been back in the UK for 13 years. Do you ever think about going back to America? And Janelle always
Can you
says,
come on? Sit
and
up,
Janelle,
Nige.
I can't. And
Sit
Janelle,
up.
I can't. Janelle, stop. But anyway, and that's one of the reasons why is that I think if we went back to America, what are you
Fine.
going to
There's our
do?
ball. Sit back
You got to
up.
get a decent job with
Sit up.
decent benefits. And
Sit up.
well, I'm up.
I want you to sit up straight because
I'm
you look like
up.
you're half laying
I'm
down.
okay. Stop
Okay.
complaining. God.
Okay. Keep going.
Anyway, so that's one of the reasons I think why we're going to stay in England, because obviously it's a great system. It works for us. It works for everybody here. Obviously there is private medicine if you want it. You can also, pay to go private if you want. But we're very proud of the NHS, and it is a bit different from the care that you get. I'd say well, what you get in America, but the care is very good here, though, isn't it? I think.
I have never ever had.
I know the amount of
I've
problems
had
you've
great
had.
care. A few years ago, I had a lot of health problems
She's had a few
where I
problems.
had, multiple stays in the hospital for up to a week each, about each time. Never got a bill. I've had two ambulance rides to the hospital. Never had, no, I had one ambulance ride to the hospital. I didn't get a bill. The ambulance came out to see me. I didn't get a bill.
So what they say here, they say that the NHS is free at the point that of
You receive
use,
care.
that you need it, and it's something I think Americans just don't quite understand. But it's fantastic service, and hopefully one day maybe America will have something similar. I don't know. Don't be afraid of it. It's very affordable. It is affordable.
Yeah, because it's a pay-as-you-go system, so it depends on the amount of money that you make. Depends on how much
You're talking
money.
about tax now. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because we pay into the NHS,
Mm-hmm.
and depending
Mm-hmm.
on your income, depends on how much you pay. So, yeah, your taxes. Okay, if you want to talk about it's taxes. But at the end of the day, like I had mentioned to Michelle, I have 3 children with a disability. I didn't I didn't ask for them. I didn't sign something that said, "Look, give me a child that is either going to be sick, unhealthy, or have difficulty in their life." And some people, I've got some friends who have had spouses that are very ill, and a friend of ours, shoot, he's what, in his mid 20s and has like $1.5 million doctor, debt for
Yeah.
something that didn't even have. He was a victim of a hit and run,
Mm-hmm.
and they haven't caught the person that did it, and he's stuck with disability
So I'm going to
now.
say,
And
Janelle, are you happy you're in the UK? Uh, and are you happy with the NHS?
absolutely, I know that I'm going to go to the doctor and I'm going to get the best care possible. I know that I may just have to wait an extra week or two to be seen for
In
something.
the time that you've been here in the UK, how much do you think you would have paid if you'd lived in America with all the treatment that you've had over the last 13 years?
I would have had to have filed bankruptcy, lost my house, but I still would have been in debt with the doctor bills. There's no way I could have afforded to pay it. I mean, even talking with Michelle, she was saying that her insurance alone that she forks out a month for her family of 4 is more than her house payment, which I find absolutely ridiculous. Plus her $50 copay to even be seen at the doctor.
So the next question is: do you love England? Do you love England? Do you love Great Britain?
I will never move back to America. I will continue to vote in their elections because everything that happens in America has a domino effect on the rest of the world. But,
So you kind
no.
of like the British Isles, don't you?
I love the British Isles, and I like the fact that Britain has a caring society. That the elderly are taken care of, the infirm are taken care of. The
Is it good? So it's a good place to grow old. Yeah.
I would grow old here over growing old anywhere, because I know that I will. I'm paying into a system, so I'm not getting anything for free. I pay into an economy that has the fifth largest economy in the
That's right.
world.
That's right.
So I'm not
Not
getting.
bad for a little island.
No, I'm not getting anything for free. I pay into it. So I didn't move here for it. No, Nigel.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't move back to America. No.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford to. I couldn't afford the medical.
So, but that's it. So that's the NHS. That's socialized. We call it socialized medicine. Don't be afraid by that word. I know some Americans are afraid of that, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Anyway, but that's the NHS.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm very happy with it, and I think that human health care is a right. It is. Everybody should have medical care. Everybody should take care of.
That was one of the things when I first went to America. I must admit that was one of the things that shocked me. That I didn't really quite understand. Good benefits, getting a good job with good benefits. I always thought, oh, you just get a good job, but didn't really quite understand that you needed a good job with good benefits. Well, what are those benefits? Oh, it's health insurance. Oh, okay. And
But even then, we still
obviously
paid a
I
lot of
understood.
money,
Well, of
though.
course you did. You still paid a lot, but then I understood. Where over here, it's just taken for granted. It's just like, oh, you go in. If you're ill, you go in. And you get seen to, and that's it. It's a right as a human being. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get my invitation. I have a mammogram coming up. I'm real excited about that, girls. I get my invitation. I don't get pap smears anymore because I've had a hysterectomy, so don't need that anymore. But I got
Yeah.
my invitations.
Last year, I had a bit of an invasive procedure because I turned a certain age, and that was all paid for.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Oh, and thanks for the enema, love. Do appreciate that last year.
you're welcome. That was my privilege to do that for you, dear. Anyway, so the NHS, that's kind of it. It's the National Health System, Health Service that England provides, and in fact, Most countries do have a healthcare system for the people that
I think
for their
America's the only
citizens.
country, it's only the
I think there's two countries that
largest
don't have one. I
economy
think.
that doesn't have anything. So,
No.
hopefully, maybe you will in the future.
So anyway, um, Michelle wanted us to, do a little bit of an explanation
It's up
of,
to 10 minutes.
our NHS compared to, America. My prescriptions don't cost me more than $12. Doesn't matter what the prescription is. I go in £9.40. Doesn't matter what my prescription
And some
is.
people don't pay. Some people get it for
Some
free.
people that don't have an income at all, it's free.
Mm-hmm.
If you make $1 million or £1 million, it is still £9.40. So it doesn't matter how much money you make, it's still the same amount. We do have private health. You can go private. But is the care any better? I don't know. I have not
Yeah.
had. I get good health care. My kids get good health care.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the NHS for you. There's lots of other things we can talk about as far as this society compared to American society. And maybe do another vlog and talk a little bit about some of the other stuff that is different between our two countries. Anyway, Janelle?
He's going to go back into quarantine because I just can't take it anymore.
No, I can't take it anymore. And
No. And the other thing, really quick. I'm taking tomorrow off work. I work 1 day a week. And I'm very grateful that I work for a place that knows that there is an illness. Nigel's not well, but that I can take a day off. I'm not I'm not in trouble for it. And they're willing to work. So there's a lot of people that are sick that aren't being able to go to the doctor or, can't afford to not take the day off. So I'm just really thankful. I just happen to have an employer that, is sympathetic to viruses that are going around.
Yeah.
And, we work together and decided that, it's best that I sit home. And it's all good. So thank you, Jane. And I'll see you next week. Michelle, I hope that's your happy vlog. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.